Alright, if you can hear me clearly, this is my 2000 Honda Accord LX. These are the original 9006 halogen low beams. Just want to get a shot of those, get ready to change them over to the I went and bought some LED, not HID, but LED low beams. I'm going to put them in and see how they look. But this is how it looks. This is original halogen. How they look. It's the halogen. So that way, you know, you see them. You notice they give off the yellow tint. So, be back in a minute. Alright, now I just put in the these are the LEDs, not HID, LED. Just some little bulb I got off of eBay. You see the difference. Some more, you know, wider, like a white diamond. Kind of through this camera, it's kind of giving off a slight of a green tint. That's a slight, but it's more of a white diamond, more clear. From here, you can see it's almost like it's brighter. I only paid like $10 and some change for these lights on eBay. Took about 3 weeks because they came from China, right from overseas. But you know, for $10, you know, instead of going and buying a HID kit, which is worth, you know, anywhere from $50 on up, you know, and can mess with your possibly mess with your electrical system. That's a cheap route to go. So I'm gonna. When it gets a little bit darker here, it's about a little after 4 o'clock in the evening today. It's cold fall day in Cleveland. So once it gets dark, I'm going to do a video and just to show the visibility of these headlights. And then from there we'll know if they're any good. You know, that way, you know, if there was anybody out there who had who wanted to get some of these but didn't know, now you will. All right. Well, see you later. All right, guys. It's nighttime out here. Got the LED headlights in. This is how they look in the nighttime. Still see them. And I can say is, you know, as far as somebody looking at you, coming at you, you know, they can see you real clear. They're nice and bright. But as far as you seeing, you can see I'm actually turned towards the path that it lights, and you know, you can't even see nothing. That's a little street light back up over there on another street that you can see. So I turn the brights on here. Let me see now. Those the brights are on. You can see how much better you can see with the brights. You know, and I turn them off, and I got the LED headlights on, and you know, you can see. I mean, it's a little visibility. You know, visibility. When you're driving, like I can see it clearly through this camera. You can barely see it. If you know, like in rural areas or anything like that, you're probably going to have a hard time seeing. But you know, I guess if you live in no area, for the most part anyway. So my my $10 cheat for better looking headlights, I guess it, you know, kind of fell through. I mean, again, they look good. They look like HID lights. You know, they have the blue tint on them. They're nice, crisp and clear. you know, to look at. But as far as visibility is concerned, you know, that's a light. That's it. The path that it shines in, and you know, you can see the street lights on right there, aiming down the street. So that's the light you see there now. But you don't see no lighted path from the actual headlights themselves. So not the safest. Like I said, it looks good, but it's not the safest. So I'm gonna have to go with some HIDs if I want to get, you know, the look and the actual visibility. Like I said, you know, high beams, and you see that, and low beams are on, but you can't see anything, and you know, that's no lights on. Those are low beams, so you can't see. So I tried. I guess I can, you know, probably use them for something else on the car. You know, again, they were only $10 and some change, so, you know, wasn't too bad. Yep. All right, guys. Like I said, that was just for someone who, you know, thought about trying it, giving it a try there, or, you know, wanted to do it. Again, like I said, you know, there's some visibility, so if you got good eyesight and it doesn't bother you that much, you know, you can use them. You know, like me, I'm going to probably try them out tonight. I'm going to, you know, take a little ride and try and see how they work as I'm riding. But probably after that, I'm going to just switch back to the old halogens till I eventually purchase a set of HIDs. All right, guys. Well, I hope this video helped.